All right, guys. So Kevin Levrone just posted a video 3 days after the Olympia, and he still looks absolutely incredible. Conditioning wise, he's just looking big and full. I mean, if you pay close attention here, to the vascularity on his chest, I mean, this is a level of conditioning that a lot of the guys, some of the guys in the top 10, you couldn't even see vascularity on their chest like that. So this is just absolutely amazing conditioning from Kevin Levrone. I would love to see him continue his comeback, and maybe work on his legs a little bit more. For those of you who didn't see the video that he posted, essentially he was claiming to have had knee issues 8 weeks out from the Olympia, preventing him to train legs for 8 weeks, I believe is what he was saying. So 8 weeks out from the Olympia, he did not train legs at all, or he wasn't able to train them heavy or squat or whatever the case may be. That was his reasoning for the legs being off. So hopefully what I would like to see is if he was able to do this in 6 months, this Olympia prep, and go from basically 0 to 100 over the course of 6 months. I'd like to see him prep for the Arnold Classic, Columbus, Ohio. I think that lineup is a lot less competitive, even though Kevin Levrone placed dead last at the Olympia, or tied for dead last. I think it'd be a really good show for him to do the Arnold Classic, especially with Arnold being involved to some extent in the judging. And Arnold prefers that classic physique look. He prefers that Cedric McMillan look. I'd love to see Kevin Levrone continue training for the next, let's see, it's September right now. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So he would have 7 more months to train for the Arnold Classic. So if he was able to go from 0 to 106 months for the Olympia, imagine if he continued that same degree of Olympia prep for 7 more months, what the possibilities might be. Now, in all likelihood, his legs probably aren't coming back at his age. But my thoughts are that he can definitely bring his back up a whole lot in 7 months. I think his back, it wasn't really there at the Olympia, but I think he could still grow. He could grow a Kevin Levrone-ish back to where it was in the 90s. I think he could reach, I would say, 90% of what he used to look like in the 90s, barring the legs. I think he could bring his upper body to 90, maybe even 95% of how it looked in the 90s. Because let's be honest, guys, I mean, his upper body looks fucking phenomenal at the Olympia. Like, the back shots weren't that good, but his upper body conditioning, especially from the side and the most muscular, I don't care what anyone says, he could definitely hang in with some of those top guys with his upper body. So if he prepped for 7 more months, I think he could at least beat somebody at the Arnold Classic. If he gets over this knee injury, he's able to train legs, he's able to squat for 7 more months. I think it could make the improvements necessary to where he could compete in the Arnold Classic and possibly get top 6 in an Arnold Classic lineup. So that's my prediction. That's what I want to see, and that's my advice for Kevin Levrone is keep going, keep training for the Arnold Classic. You've come this far, you might as well keep going, so I hope to see it happen.